Hello, YouTube! I'm your host, Cryptocross, and we're back with an all-new episode. And in this one, we're going to go over part 4 of the Mark Jewelers unboxing. I have a few more comics here, a decent little stack, but a lot of this order that I got had some of the stuff that I'm not going to show you, so it might be a little bit smaller, but still, there's quite a few to get through. I think over 10, so let's get into it. First up, we have Lord of the Hidden Jungle, Khazar, number 20. So I already purchased a copy of this. And this is the second one that I got. And this one is in a fine. Looks like a pretty nice copy. Although, one gripe that I have is... actually, no. I'll have to get it out. I think that's scuffing on the... So I'll have to get it out and look at it because there was a little bit of scuffing on the bag. But I do think that it's fine underneath. It's a good looking copy. I guess this bad man just downed Zabu. Khazar's gonna come in to kill him. Victorious, you have felled Zabu. For that you must die. Alright, well, glad to have this one. Fine. Even though it's a Jungle comic, Jungle books are kind of shit, but we'll take it. We'll take it. It still hits the target. Okay, up next, we have Marvel Comics Group Rawhide Kid, number 117. This one's from November. Here we have... The kid has to unmask the Maverick or die. Fighting mad, the kid reaches new heights of greatness. So he's up against a masked bandit. This one's in a VG 4.5 plus. I would say the grade is pretty accurate. The cover shows very nicely, but the staples are... They're not bad, but they're not good. Like, there's no rust, but you can see that they're not holding that well. Actually, you probably can't see, but I can see. So, this could be a good slab candidate, honestly. Like, the ones... You barely ever see the staples on the slab, right? So, it's all about the cover and how it presents. And this one, as you can see, presents quite nicely. So, that's a win. We'll put this away. Okay, we have another Western. This one we have Kid Colt Outlaw 175 from October. Looks like Kid Colt is in deep with 4 pistols. And a captain pointing him out. I've no place to turn. The Barracuda's men are everywhere. See a desperate Kid Colt at the mercy of the Barracuda. Shit. This one's the same, VG 4.5 plus. The title doesn't present quite as nicely, but it's still good. And the spine is way, way nicer on this one. Honestly, this one is probably like at least a 6. In my opinion. So that's a big win. That's a big win right there. On to the next one. We have Marvel Tales 47, starring Spider-Man. This one is The Vulture's Prey. It's a very good minus. And I think that's mostly because it's a little bit yellowed on the cover. And also the staples look like they're starting to rust. So like this is... It's not bad, but it's not good. So I definitely wouldn't call this a win. But also, Mark Jewelers, Marvel Tales, you can't be too bad. So we'll take it. We'll take what they have. You know, maybe someone in the future will Frankenstein this copy and put some nicer staples in it. Honestly, I think that's That's what people should do when these staples are rusting. Rather have a nice restored than a rotting original. In my opinion. And this is a very good candidate to restore with different staples because it does present so nicely. So just something to think about. Maybe that'll be a project for me later on. But probably not because the staples aren't too rusty. I'll have to look inside. But VG minus, the cover looks really, really good for VG minus, so we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, up next we have Amazing Adventures, War of the Worlds, number 20. And this is in a VG. The staples look like they're rusting, but pretty much the same. No, not quite the same. This one's a little bit worse. This one's not great, but it's not bad. Good points about this is there's no real creasing on the cover. Bad thing about it is there's a lot of color scuffing. So you have like little white scuffing in the red. And I don't like it, so I assume other people don't like it. VG, but kind of presents bad. I'm not too thrilled with this one. And I'll read what the captions say. Actually, no, not this one. I don't like that. Okay. Never mind that one. Up next, we have Amazing Adventures number 21. This one also is in a VG. Same type of grading, probably like the same collection. Same thing. Man versus mutant monsters in a world gone mad. Cry, Killraven. Based on the concepts created in the novel by H.G. Wells. Yeah, this one's not too bad, but it's definitely not good. I would say VG is a little bit generous for this one, but there's no major creasing, so we'll take it. And it doesn't present too poorly. It just doesn't present nice. All right. Up next, we have Creatures on the Loose, number 26. This one's from November 1973. And it's also a VG. Yeah, same thing as those War of the Worlds. Dirty, but no major creasing. Thonger, warrior of Lost Lemuria. Now strikes Thonger, or else the woman dies. Doom of the Serpent God. Sword vs. sorcery in the land that time forgot. Glad to have it. Piece of history on the stack. Okay, so that's it for Marvels, and now we're into the DCs that I got. Ooh, this one looks pretty good. Okay, so this is Weird World Presents Iron Wolf. Weird World's number 8, very good minus. And it looks like the very good minus is a conservative grading to me. This cover looks good. There's no real color losses on the pictures. The only thing is the blacks aren't the blackest. So there's a little bit of scuffing on the spine. But the title presents well. The caption presents well, and the picture presents well. The staples are good. The spine is good. So yeah, I think that this is an undergrade. Yeah, I would say that this is at least a 5. And with the way that the spine is, like, it's a higher grade. This could be a 6. This is a real big win, I think. So we'll take it. And in time of greatest danger, there shall come a hero. That must be Iron Wolf. So yeah, I hadn't heard of Iron Wolf until now, and I'm glad to have a little bit in my collection. So yeah, that's a win too. Okay, getting into the next one, we have Weird Worlds number 4. This one's with Tarzan, and this is a VG minus. So this one presents all right, but it's got a spine roll, and I assume that that's why it gets the VG minus. Yeah. So as you can see, the colors are really good. The title's good. There's a little bit of creasing down at the bottom corner, but no other creasing and no other real damage to the corners. Like, these corners are nice. So it's got a spine roll. The staples aren't bad. I like this. This is another win. I'm not sure how to deal with spine rolls, but I feel like this is something that can be fixed. At least slightly. It's not too bad. So definitely a win. We'll take it. Ooh, this one feels like a nice one. Okay. So we have From Beyond the Unknown, The Man Who Sold the Earth. So this is from December, episode 25. And they graded this at a 4.0, but this is way better than a 4.0. This is a nice cover. This is a nice cover. It's a nice spine. Literally, the spine is perfect. Maybe not perfect, but it's good. So to grade this at 4.0, I think this is very conservative. It's a little bit dirty, I guess, in this white. But that's the only spot that you can really notice. Wow. Glad to have this. There's a little bit of creasing up at the top corner, but like, and the bottom corner. But there's no real chipping on there's no real chipping. So like, really nice. Definitely a good pickup. Like, I would say that this could be a 6. And they graded it at a 4. This could be very, very rare. Super happy. All right. Next up, we have Brave and the Bold, number 109 from November. This one's a very good 3.5, and the exact same story. This is super nice. This is clean. I mean, there's a little bit of scuffing on the edge where it's flipped through. Oh, yeah, and yeah, the staples are rusting, so that's definitely why it's low grade. But presents amazing. Look at this. Gotham Bay, Be My Grave. Batman and the Demon. Yeah, nice colors. Nice colors. I'm glad to pick this up. 3.5? This is more than a 3.5, I think. So that's a big win. And we have the final one. I said we were done with the Marvels, but we actually have one more. And this one is graded at a very fine 7.5, and that's kind of when I saved it for last. So we have Nick Fury and his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 5 from October. Captions say, "Get him! Kill Nick Fury!" In this smash issue, Hydra strings a sinister death trap. Yes, this one's really nice. Perfect corners. This could be higher than a 7.5. This could be an 8 or an 8.5, depending on who grades. Even a 9. I'm not sure, but depending on... No, maybe not a 9. I'd say this is a good candidate for an 8, though. We'll have to see. This is a good one. Nick Fury's fighting off all these green dudes. I don't know Hydra, so I don't know what this book is about. I'll have to look into it. But it looks sick. It looks sick. And really nice to find these good condition Mark Jewelers. Like, these are rare. So happy to have it. And this is a Steranko cover. Beautiful stuff. All right, well that does it. That's all I have for today. Actually, I have more coming later on, but that's for another video. So yeah, if you haven't, subscribe to my content. Leave a comment if you enjoyed what you saw. Also, let me know if you have any Mark Jewelers yourself, and just let's talk about Mark Jewelers, and if you're collecting them, let me know. I know not too many people collect them because everyone's established with their old comics, and I think they're kind of afraid to step into that zone. But once people do, I think it'll really catch on, and that'll be the main target. Yeah, so here I'm going to sign off. I'm your host, Grip Across, and it's been a pleasure. Until next time. Peace.